How's it going, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and today I have an exciting question for you. Should I keep or sell a pair of my Off-White Jordan 5s? Let's go. Before we get into the backstory of how I got 2 pairs of Off-White 5s, then I gotta talk about the top 3 comments from my last video, and here's what they are. We got Abby Gland. She said, "It isn't my birthday, but you gave me that cake." I didn't give any cake to anyone, so I don't really know what you're talking about, but alright. We got Galore Mink, who says, "Nice vid, how much do you want for the poster in the back?" And the Led Zeppelin poster isn't for sale right now, but I'll update you if anything changes. And then we got the last one. Corrine Breckbeal says, "Fashionable information." Thank you for the comment, Corrine. I appreciate it. And let's get into it. Valentine's Day is coming up. Abby, my girlfriend, and I are going to take a trip to Chicago, a long road trip. I think it was a 14-hour drive. And we finally get to Chicago, and I pull up to our 5-star hotel in my dinky Honda Odyssey, and I did not realize how nice Magnificent Mile is. There's like Lambos, Maseratis, and everything in between. And the guy asked me if I want valet parking, and I was like, no man, like we've been in the car for 14 hours. I do not want this guy sitting in my car. It's probably sweaty and smelly and all that. We go out the next day, and we're going to every sneaker store in Chicago pretty much, entering the raffles, putting tickets in, anything we can do to get these Off-White 5s. I actually ended up hitting a pair on the sneakers app while we were out. We went into a Dunkin' Donuts and sat down and waited for a shock drop, and we actually got them. So I walk into the Nike store with my sneakers pass already out on my phone. You wouldn't get in. They wouldn't let you in if you didn't have your sneakers pass out on your phone. It was like you were getting like a secret drug deal or something like that. It was super tight security with these Off-White 5s. And as soon as you walked out of that store with that bag, everyone knew you had those Off-White 5s and you were getting the looks on the street. So it was kind of cool. But I hit on the sneakers app, and then we're going around the next day trying to get the Yeezy Quantums. We're entering all the raffles at pretty much the same stores. So we're in Notre, one of the stores that we had entered for the Off-White 5s, and I was like, "Abby, did you ever check your email if we got like anything from Notre?" And she's like, "Oh no, I didn't." And we ended up hitting a pair of Off-White 5s while we were in line for the Yeezy Quantums, and it was crazy. We were both freaking out, so we walked out the store with another pair of the Off-White 5s. It was a good day, to say the least. I was very appreciative to Abby for checking her email, and we were able to get that second pair. To me, the Off-White 5 kind of encapsulates our trip. I feel like that was kind of the main reason we went to Chicago, just to try to get those shoes. And I almost feel like giving both pairs up would be wrong, and I would regret it, as it would be weird for me to not have anything from the trip, because these were the only things I got, and they were for resale purposes. But I made a pros and cons list stating what would be the pros and cons of keeping the 10.5 pair for myself. So for the pros, I get a piece of our trip to Chicago. I get to keep a memoriam piece from Chicago. I get to have an amazing shoe that I would probably never get again, because if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not going to pay resale on these puppies. These are expensive. An opportunity to push my style out of my comfort zone. I'm going to come out of my comfort zone to wear this shoe. It's a very dynamic shoe. To me, it kind of reminds me of a skyscraper. It's got so many layers and textures on it that it's just, it reminds me of a building almost. Another pro would be I'd be adding a black or darker tone shoe to my collection. I don't have any. I do not have any black or dark tone shoes. It's pretty crazy. I only have white shoes. I like white shoes. What can I say? For the cons list, I would be losing $750+ of profit depending on market value. That's just how it is. If I keep the shoe, I'm losing some money. Girlfriend despises the Off-White 5s. She hates these shoes on me. She does not like them at all. She says they're the ugliest shoes ever, and she hates them. So that's kind of a downside. I like them, but you know, ruin the overall mint condition of the 5s. Like, that's just gonna come from wearing them. I'd obviously keep them in very good condition, but they're gonna get like touched up a little bit if I'm walking on them all the time. And might have to switch up my style to accommodate for the shoe that isn't my typical style. So as I was saying, like, I would have to switch up my style, and I feel like that's a double-edged sword, because while you have to switch up your style, it's like pushing you out of your comfort zone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. What do you guys think I should do? Should I keep a pair for myself and just have a great shoe to my collection, or should I just put it on the market and get money? I don't know what is the better alternative right now, but I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. Have a great one, guys. I hope that you leave a like and comment so maybe I could mention you in the next video, and I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Peace out.